Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines for the 105th running of the Indianapolis 500. Each year, an Indiana dairy farmer hands out the most prized drink in all of sports, an ice-cold bottle of milk to the winner of the Indy 500. This year, that honor goes to Jill Houin from Homestead Dairy in Plymouth, Indiana.
To be able to bring together the hard work of farmers and the hard work of a race car driver, and whether it's a he or a she grabbing the milk out of my hand, that moment and that tradition in the winner's circle is just mesmerizing. It's humbling. It's knowing that we're celebrating each other's hard work. At that moment, it's crazy. So being able to represent dairy and dairy farm families on this type of stage where so many people are celebrating with us is an opportunity to tell the story of how hard dairy farm families work every day during this hard time of the pandemic. They didn't stop working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, working to get milk to the table and to the stores. And then they were working on donating coolers and milk products to food pantries during this time. So I think just more and more people that understand how passionate and compassionate dairy farmers are for their community and for future generations. It's just amazing to have the chance to share with so many people.
Assisting Houin this year will be rookie milk person Tim Haynes from Superior Dairy in Garrett, Indiana.
The opportunity to represent, Indiana dairy family farms and the dairy family farms across America, it's kind of hard to express. I'm really honored, and I'm looking forward to the race on Sunday. We have to keep the milk cold and ready, and at the end of the race, once we see who wins, we pull out the milk that's been chosen by them, and Jill will present hers to the winning driver, and I will present bottles of milk to the car owner and then the head mechanic.
The drivers love the tradition and love Indiana's dairy farmers.
Yeah, if you're running the Indianapolis 500, you think about winning the milk at the end of the day. Obviously, the Borg-Warner Trophy, which is the famous trophy of the Indianapolis 500 with everybody's faces on it, that's a very cool deal. But, the traditions are what make the Indy 500 what it is. And you automatically think of the winner drinking that jug of milk, which is so cool, just to be able to have a sip of that, pour it all over you. The iconic images that have been created at the Indianapolis 500 because of that tradition is what makes it so cool. You don't get that nowadays. You don't get those new old school traditions that have stood what seems like the test of time. So it is a huge part of what the Indy 500 is all about.
The 500 for me is the most important race in the world. It's the biggest race in the world, and to win that race after a 500-mile race in the heat of the day, all the focus, the mental energy, the physical energy you put in to win a race like that, because it's a 2-3 week event. I think for me, the best moment is you win that race, you get into winner's circle, you're on top of your car, they hand you a glass of cold milk. And for me, it would be whole milk, and drink it. It would be amazing. That would be a moment that I think those drivers that have won it remember for the rest of their lives.
Well, the dairy farmers absolutely work their butts off to try and produce the necessary milk that we all need in society to keep our lives moving forward and to provide the nutritious milk that people drink every day or use every day in food. But obviously for us, we're very thankful to that group for honoring this tradition of the 500 and providing, that tasty milk at the end of the race if you're hopefully the lucky winner. So thanks to all of the dairy farmers in the United States and certainly the Dairy Association of Indiana. It's just such a great tradition to be able to share with that group and everything and all the work that they put in, to supply that product for all the people around the United States.
I'm very thankful for all the work that they do, providing, not only the United States but the whole world with milk. I'm a person that drinks milk every single day with cereal, but also with my coffee. So I'm always drinking milk. And it's a huge thing that they do, and I understand the effort that goes behind it. It's a huge effort, so thank you for everybody who's a part of it and all the effort you guys do.
Enjoy this weekend's Indianapolis 500, and remember, winners drink milk.